Hey everybody, I am just getting the YouTube set up, so give me just a minute and I will be live. Well, I'm live, but I want to be live on YouTube as well so I can copy this and paste to our unit group. Let me make sure everything is right over here. It's taking just a minute. There we go. All right. So, y'all, it is April the 27th, 2026. Welcome, welcome. If you're watching live, just give me a shout out later and let me know that you were on. There's some great things happening this week. You know that this is the end of April. Yes, we have got 3 days left to finish our April goals. So we're in the final stretch. And actually, if you want to get down to it, it's 72 hours. So let's talk about this in just a minute. But until then, let's talk about some recognition this month. So I know that most of you already know this. Mary Kay has the Rise Plus Radiate contest. I also have a contest every month, or I've had it just about every month, but anyone who places at least a 600 wholesale this month gets these super cute sunglasses from me. And right now we have Tina Wells. Where's my pom pom? Tina Wells has won them or earned them. And she also was selected on the call that we do every month for the $25. So she got $25 that I am mailing to her. So I'm super excited about that. And here's Sharon coming on. So we're just getting started, Sharon. And again, this is recorded on YouTube. So I will send it over into our unit group. Okay. I was just talking about we're in our last 3 days of the month of April, and it's a stretch for the next 72 hours. So I have a contest in place this month, and I think I had emailed this out or texted out actually, Sharon, to let everybody know how close they were to finishing their goal. So right now, of course, Tina Wells, she has earned the sunglasses already, and she also won $25 from another contest that I promote. And that is when you have 600 in by the 15th, your name goes into a drawing, and she won that. So y'all, this is who has an order in already that is close to the 600. Kathleen Payton, you already have in 509. This is wholesale. So the goal is 600. So you're super close, and I know you'll finish. Stacy Cerna, you have in 279. Meredith McWright, 422. Deanetta Doeffler, 276. Sharon Coe, 244. You go, girl. Kathy Kirkpatrick, 337. Sheila Barksdale, 253. Annie Kosler, Ashley, 252. Diane Scott, 317. Velma Golly, 406. Amy Spencer, 253. Sherry Christ, 376, and Betty Childs, 350. So I know that you're thinking you're far off, but you're not, you're close. So I just want to give y'all some encouragement these last 72 hours. Okay, this is what's going on this week. All right, Wednesday night, we have What's in the Bag. It is at 7 o'clock Central Standard Time. It goes into my group on my private page and also Southern Stars. Well, actually, my private independent beauty consultant page and my customers. However, you can get on and be live with us and invite your customers. So this week, y'all, it's all about body care. And if you're not familiar with it, I do want to let y'all know that your customers, not only would you love it, but your customers need to know about it. So we're going to be talking about the berry and vanilla scented shower gel and lotion, the apple and almond scented shower gel and lotion, the Mary Kay body wash and shave 2-in-1 is called Hello Clean, the satin body set, the white tea and citrus. We're also going to be talking about the targeted action lotion and probably some other things as well. Why do we want you on? It educates you, and also you can invite your customers, and if they buy something, it's your sale. This Saturday And y'all, I did post this on our group. I need to send out a text message so you will have the link. This Saturday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, Dawn Alton Sweeney, she's a national sales director, is going to be presenting the full circle skincare class. Y'all, it is going to be awesome. It's free, but here's the thing, you have to be registered to be invited. Um, I will send that out on a email, and I know probably everybody gets emails, and you may or may not get the Facebook message, but you will get my email, and I may text it out too. She is excellent, superb, and we always like to learn from the best, right? Okay, there's a price increase coming. I just want to tell you, we're not left alone out there. Okay, there is a price increase coming. The price increase. Hey, Tasha. I was just talking about the price increase. So it's
Okay.
coming May the 1st. Okay.
Right. Okay.
So just an idea, if y'all have been on my Facebook, Kathleen shared this for us. Kathleen Payton, she's in San Antonio. She sent her customers a text message and she just let them know prices are fixing to increase. And y'all, I can't pinpoint all of them. That was shared a couple of weeks ago. I could go back and reshare it, but it is probably what you sell the most of. I know the repair line's going up. I know the boosters are going up. I know some of the brushes, the oil-free eye makeup remover, mascara. There's a lot of products going up. I will say this. I've been in 34 years and we may have had, I don't know, 5 or 6 price increases, but it seems like the last ones have been in the last couple of years. I'm not kidding. And I think it's across the nation, everything, you know. But this is what I did today. I looked to see who was on skincare. I basically just looked to see who bought what. And if I can buy low this month and sell it for more next month, I'm going to do it. One of the things, and we talked about this on What's in the Bag um, last week. I know, like I just said, it was the mascaras. I know the blush, the eyeshadow. It's just a couple of dollars. The primer is going up $2. The some of the lotion is going up to $20, like body care. The what was I? Okay, the clinical solution boosters, they're going up $4 each. I use all 4 of them. So guess what? I put me an order in today and I got them all. Just because, I mean, I have some customers that use them too, but I use them as well. Um, the replenishing serum C is going up $4. So there's a lot of things that are going up. So I just kind of went off of what Kathleen was doing, and she texted her customers and said, look, there's going to be price increases. What can I get? And she had some great sales over the weekend just by letting them know, because y'all, we want to save, and I know your customers do as well. One of the ideas I thought about today is just making a list of 10 people. Ever how many customers you have, of course, you would adjust your number accordingly. And if y'all would like for me to, I can send out a message and let everybody know exactly what to say. Like not wordy, just hey, it's a price increase. Just thought you might want to save and etc. So I was just sharing too that what's in the bag this Wednesday night is going to be all the body care. So we're going to do the body care. And then the other thing that's really big, and I was telling Sharon about it right before you jumped on, Tasha, is Dawn Alton Sweeney is doing a shoring up class this Saturday at 10. I'm not sure if it's recorded, but you have to register. It's free. And it is going to be the full circle skincare class. So it's going to show you from the start to the end how to conduct a skincare class. And let me just tell you, she is really, really, really off the charts. Like all of her training is off the charts. I know in the past she's had some directors on with her, and she may have some on this Saturday. I don't know, but I have that on my date book. Um, but you do have to register. I did post that today. I know some people are not on our Facebook group. So I was just telling Sharon I'm going to send out the link for it to register. And they're all good, y'all. They're all good. And I believe after you register, in fact, I'm 100% sure after you register, let's say Saturday you get cut short of time, you can go back, I think. Because I've done that before and took more notes because when you watch it to begin with, like you're so excited and you're taking all these notes, and then you're like, oh my gosh, I wish you could say that again. And then you can go back and watch it. But it's going to be really, really good. Um, what else? Okay. All right. So let's talk about this. And y'all can jump on here and say any thoughts that you might have about this. So I was thinking about this today too. It's what holds us back from our goals. And you can kind of just probably come up with one or two words. And my first one was accountability. And when I joined Mary Kay, we had to be accountable to our sales director every week. Like every week on the dot on Sundays, I filled out my weekly accomplishment sheet and mailed it to my sales director in San Antonio. Like I can still remember her mailing address. Y'all, it's super easy now. You just go to InTouch and put all your totals in there, and it comes to me, and you get to have a copy. What did that do for me? Well, I wanted to sell $300 a week so I could be a star consultant every quarter. Because if you sell $300 a week, you're going to sell $1,200 a month in order for you to place a 600 and you to profit 600 or a little bit less if you order books or samples or whatever. So I was not about to not sell $300 a week. So we fill this out manually, y'all. It's not it wasn't simple like it is now where you just input, but I kind of have this thought. If you're not writing it down, then you really don't know when you get to Sunday to submit it and you're like, darn, I thought I sold more than that. So if you track it and you're accountable to your $300 a week, then you're going to be sure that you have enough appointments or reorders to get to your $300. And sometimes we think, well, I don't have enough time. Maybe I didn't have enough time this week for my goal. But I think reaching your goal and being accountable to yourself, you find the time. We find the time to do the things, right, that we want to do. I don't think that we need more training. Y'all, I was listening to one of my friends today, what did she tell us? Of course, it's all on InTouch, but I wish I would have saved this, y'all. I don't know if you're friends with her on Facebook, but anyway, I will post this too. That this is just an example. Right now, there's a statistic that $2.5 billion are being spent. No, 2.5 billion people are on social media. By next year, it's going to be 10 billion. And her whole point being was get on social media. Get on there, post the stuff that Mary Kay shares. It's legal. Basically, everything we do now, if you want to post it, is legal. So Naomi is her name, and she was just saying there are so many women. I think it was 46% of all that billions of people that are on Facebook are ordering something every day. 46%. That's a lot, y'all. So who wants a piece of that? Who wants a piece of the 46% of 10 billion? Okay, that's a lot. So, Sharon, just so you'll know, and all of our new consultants, you can go to InTouch and go to documents, and you put in there anything you want to look up, find, whatever. It gives you things you can share on Facebook as well if you choose to do that with your social media. So I'm just saying, Tasha, are you Instagram and Facebook?
Facebook, yeah. I'm not the best at posting stuff, but that's on my new list. Now that I just got back from Florida, all those trips are taken care of.
Yay!
Now it's time to focus on Mary Kay. I'm not on Instagram. Yeah, I'm old and illiterate. So,
Well, this is what I was told, and I could be wrong. If you post on Instagram, it automatically gets posted on Facebook.
I didn't know that.
That I'm gonna ask Chat GPT when I get off of here. But anyway, I love Chat GPT. It helps me. But anyway, um, I thought, well, that would be really smart if that's the way it works because it goes both ways. And I'll tell you something else that I've started doing, and I think a lot of people are getting a lot of attention is the create a story at the top of your Facebook. Like you can create just a little reel or a little bitty something. And Mary Kay posts a lot of that too. So when Mary Kay posts something, all we have to do is share. Yay, Sharon, that's her goal is set up Instagram and get my Mother's Day orders in. That's a great goal. Yes. Y'all, that thank you for mentioning that, Sharon, because well, let's all get our Instagram. I have one, but I just tend to go to Facebook and share and I don't know. Maybe I need to get with the program on that too. Um, Mother's Day is coming up, May 10th. This week is Teachers Appreciation. I think it's Teachers Appreciation. I think my daughter sent that earlier from their school. Um, we don't want to miss out on that. So y'all, here's the thing, is just letting your customers know that you have some things available for teachers. You have some of things, I can't find it, but anyway, I believe it is Teachers Appreciation. Mother's Day, graduation. So last week on What's in the Bag, we talked about, y'all know these girls going to college. They're going to get their furniture and all that stuff. They want fun things like the brushes. So if you get, y'all think about this, if you get an invitation, a graduation invitation, send some Mary Kay. The brush set would cost you $30, $27. The roll-up bag, that's another great thing. Organizer. You could even get her name monogrammed on it. I'm just saying, shop from your store. One of the things that I used to do, and I need to go back to doing it, is for a baby gift, is get a burnt cloth and give them the satin hands. Because y'all, the mama doesn't get anything. I mean, she does. She gets a baby, but I'm just saying, give her something, and she needs soft hands. But back to let's be accountable, not just our unit, but your goals. The training's all there, and then basically it's just a decision and take action. And I will tell y'all, when I would do my 300 a week and just mark it like put it at the top of the page and then minus, minus, minus. It's a great feeling. If your goal is 150 a week, it don't matter what your goal is. But when you start subtracting, it feels good because you've done, what you said you were going to do. So this is what we could do the next 3 days. I can't even believe it. I don't know if I'm just delusional, but I just thought it was January and now here it is, April 27th. I'm like, had big plans, finished my taxes on time and all that stuff. And I'm sitting here, I bought a new program. It's called QT Office to run my Mary Kay on. And it's so organized. And I thought, I'm going to do that. And it also lets you put in all your expenses. So I said, next year on March, whatever, we have to file our taxes. You just push the button, Latrice. You push the button. You don't have to dig through everything. And I was realizing it's already April the 27th. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Okay, the next 3 days, reach out to 10 customers a day, or if you don't have 10 customers yet, 10 prospects to be your customers. If you could this week, you could reach out to somebody. You could do a quick facial, y'all. I have done a facial in my car at the YMCA. Seriously, you have a mirror, you have your little samples, you squirt them in there, and then you have a wet facial cloth with you. Offer the last chance before the price increase. You might want to do some kind of bundle for your customer. You could add a small incentive. You could put a sample in there. You could do some kind of drawing this week. If your goal is really to finish up of the 600 or whatever your goal is, say everybody that orders from now until Thursday midnight, your name's going into a drawing, and you're going to get, and you pick what you want to give them. Okay. Follow up with anyone that you've talked to about the possibility of her booking a facial with you. And, that could go into May as well. So this is a thought for Mary Kay Ash. Plan each night for a great tomorrow. A few minutes used to organize your time can create sunny skies for where there may be a storm of clouds for everyone else. So we get to pick that. We get to organize our own time, even if it's a few minutes, and plan for a brighter tomorrow. So in closing, I just wanted to say, when you set your mind up to doing something, you're going to do it. And nothing can keep you from accomplishing it. So what is your it for the next 3 days? Is your it finishing your 600? Is your it becoming a star consultant? And Sharon, what that means is by June the 15th, you'll have in at least 1,800 wholesale. And being that it's only April, you've got time to do that. Is it booking? Is your it booking 5 faces? Is your it stepping into leadership? So whatever your it is, decide tonight, move tonight, and finish strong. Because the women who finished April strong are the ones who will walk into May with momentum. And we always say May is momentum. You're going to build it. Your confidence is built, and you're going to get results. And Sharon, I don't know, if you had a chance to do this, and I think I asked you, how did your neighbors do? Did you get to go visit your neighbors and share some samples with them? I think you may have told me you did, and I was just wondering if you had time to follow up with them.
So I did. If it was raining all last week, and I was like,
Oh,
I
that's
can't
right.
get
It came
rained
a
on.
flood there, didn't
I
it?
can't get rained on anymore this week. But yes, I did. I went across the street, and let her dad know. So I'm going to follow up with him. I see her all the time. She's gorgeous, and she's got some modeling things going on. And I said, hey, that's great. I just need to practice. So let her know. Um, Let me practice, and we can do facial stuff, do some skincare stuff.
Good, good, good. Hey, this is what too I was thinking about when you were saying that. When you get one person and she's say it doesn't matter. She's modeling, she's a dancer, uh, they're whatever their career is, they know other people. And that's a great way to expand your business as well. And I think about those 8 parties that I held in the beginning. Y'all, those were 8 people I knew, but not necessarily all the people that came I knew. That's how you build a business, is through a friend knows a friend knows a friend knows a friend, and it just keeps going. I could look back at every single customer and hopefully tell you where I met her, but I would say 80% of the women that I have as customers were either a referral or they showed up at a skincare class and I did not know them, but I know them now. So a friend's just someone you hadn't met yet, right? So anyway, Tasha, I'm excited. I'm glad that you had a great time and your you're done and you're like, Mary Kay, I'm gonna buy us all those blinders. My grandfather used to have a mule that did his garden. I know I'm really dating myself, but anyway. And I always wondered why that mule had those leather things up here. And my grandfather said so he couldn't look left and he couldn't look right because he would get distracted. So maybe we all need to go buy us some leather binders and put them here on our head. So we're going to look focused straight and finish April strong so we can run into May with momentum. Um, I don't know if y'all saw this or not. Cleta is doing the Boss Babe at 7. If y'all wanted to jump on that, it is going to be on. Oh, it was basically just what we were talking about. Um, your weekly plan and your daily activity. But y'all, here, Dawn's thing just popped up. So let me give this to y'all. It says registration is necessary to get the YouTube live and the link to all the resources. Um, the okay, this is a lot. I think what I'll do is I'll screenshot this and I'll just text it to you. Or hey, you know what? I could put it. I don't think it would show up in the chat though on YouTube, but it's the HTTPS semicolon slash slash Curtis Curtis Pink Curtis Pink dot WFOO.com slash forms FORMS slash capital G capital Y capital I capital G dash 2026. But I will put that in the in our group again, and I'll also just text that out to y'all too, and let you see it, because y'all, this is going to be really, really, really great, and you don't want to miss it. So anyway,
the Saturday link, right? For Saturday?
it is. Yep. And FYI, Tasha, I know you already know this, the new foundations are coming out in May. I, as a sales director, this is another perk. We get them. I can order them today. I have my list going. One of the things that I know about them is they're very creamy. They have fabulous coverage, and they're not heavy. I personally, and I'm looking real shiny right now, but I have on CC cream and a little bit of matte wear. I have tried, the company sends sales directors a buzz kit, and I have tried one. It was not the right shade for me. But what I will say is the matte wear, this oil free is very matte. Okay. I'm talking, if you have oily skin customers, they gonna kiss you because it is matte. Okay. I don't have oily skin, but I don't really have right now, not dry skin. It's just kind of in between. I'm going to try the luminous because they said most just matte wearers will like the luminous, but if you're super oily, you are going to adore the matte. I don't know this for sure, but some people are saying it's like that. I hate to use a brand name. I'm on YouTube, but I think it's like that double wear that's from another company that a lot of people love. So I'm excited about it. I think it's the creaminess of it is similar to cream to powder, the endless performance, but then you get more coverage, but it's not heavy. And that's what women want. You know, I think a lot of women think to get the coverage, they have to feel the makeup. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to feel my makeup. I don't want to feel like I've got a mask that I'm putting on. So they have worked on this for a long time, like several years. And so we're excited about it. But anyway, it's 7 o'clock. Thank y'all for being on. That right there shows me your accountability. And I appreciate it. And I look forward to finishing out April with y'all and June the 30th. And Sharon and Tasha, I want y'all going to Fort Worth. We're just gonna kick up our cowboy boots. All right. So I'll see you later. Bye everybody. Thank you.